We're with Tiny Tim.
Thank you, Mr. Zimmerman. Nice being on your show. And also, once more, here with the Great American Circus, 4:30 and 7:30 at Pulaski County J.C. Fairgrounds today. And whoever comes out there better get there early, because if it's any indication of the crowd we've been having in Kentucky already. Thousands yesterday came out. You know, we played in Hazard and before in Pikeville. Also here with me is Miss Terry Diedrich.
Good morning.
Good morning. Nice to see you. Don't rip out your cord there.
I'll try not to. Tiny Tim, should I call you Tiny or Mr. Tim?
All right.
Okay.
I call everyone Mr. It's just by habit. So please go right ahead.
Let's see, I'd say back in your home state of New York, Herbert?
Right.
Or possibly Derry Dover? Or Larry Love?
You can call me that too. I tell you, I wish I would have made it under Larry Love. I'm not biting anything. I'm glad I'm in the Tiny Tim. But that was not an original. Ironically, I only made it with the. You're talking to someone who had I had this long hair and white makeup first before anyone. You're talking to the original.
This is before Alice Cooper and Kiss.
That's right, and before Boy George and all the other sketches taken, even from Pee Wee Herman, some little introduced. So I had him back in '54, but and I also was known as Larry Love then. And then the '50s rolled about and nothing happened, so I changed it to Derry Dover. This fellow came around by the name of George King in the 60s. In 1960, he named me Tiny Tim, and caught on. And I was stuck with it since.
Some of the earlier performances, you started out, I'd say, in the mid-60s in Greenwich Village. A lot of performers played there in the mid to late 60s, and those were kind of like hard times, but there was probably some good memories there.
I started in 1960, at the beginning of the 60s, but at the end of the year, toward November, December. And that was one of the coffee houses with a rage of the age.
Mm-hmm. And you played The Scene, which was owned by Steve Paul, I believe.
Yeah, I tell you, you're up there. That's right. That was later on in 1965, 66, I don't know quite everything. That was where I got my first break. And I was discovered there in 67 of August by Mo Austin, chairman of the board of Warner Brothers.
We'll be back with more Tiny Tim, but first, here on 96.